Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Keri Dillon. We are talking to Bradley Morris today. I am so excited to have you all here. Rejuvenate Health is the name of your company. And you have two doctors there at your place. And let's get it out there right away. You are located, if you're on your way to Hilton Head, there's a tiny little road called Salt Marsh Road, just past Jalapeno Restaurant and Powerhouse Gym right there. And so you're going to go past that, stay in that right lane, and get in there.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, perfect.
Right on the corner.
We are talking about neuropathy. We're talking about peripheral neuropathy. We're talking about pain management. So define for us first, for anybody who might not know, what is peripheral neuropathy and the different, like, is there other neuropathy or is it, okay.
So there's a number of different types of neuropathy.
Yeah.
There's chemo-induced diabetic neuropathy, and then there's insidious neuropathy, and that's a neuropathy where it just shows up, okay? And nobody really knows why. But what neuropathy is, it's pain and numbness in the arms and legs, hands and feet. And that's what differentiates it from other chronic pain.
Other chronic pain.
Yeah.
I mean, people, that is something that I hear nonstop. People are walking around with chronic pain, and it's just absolutely, it's horrific for people.
It's totally epidemic.
So hands, feet,
arms and legs.
Arms and legs.
That's
okay.
neuropathy.
Yeah.
And what is it caused by? Like I said, it could be diabetic, it could be chemo-induced, or just insidious, meaning just showing up.
And it shows up
but
out
it
of
still
nowhere.
feels the same no matter what kind it is.
What does that pain feel like?
Most of the time, it's numb. Or you may even have a burning or a tingling or pins and needles type of feeling.
Gotcha.
Or you may not feel anything at all. You may have no feeling in your feet. So it's not uncommon for us to do tests on people, and when we touch them, they don't even know we're touching them. Well, let's say, look.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
Absolutely. Okay, so generally we're talking about a specialized treatment. You all have the Sanexas, but let's talk about what you've seen in terms of treatment, because this is a real game changer for folks.
It is.
Yeah.
So in the past, there's been electrotherapy for neuropathy for years, and people have done injections as well. They've done stem cells. We've done stem cells, and we're just not seeing the results that people would like with those other therapies. And we were doing them. Once we found the Sanexas, we started seeing results quite quickly in 3 or 4 treatments. Wow. One of the biggest things about Sanexas versus those other types of electrotherapy, Sanexas does a high, medium, and low frequency, as well as a modulated and amplitude frequency. And what that is, that's covering the entire spectrum of electrotherapy, where the other devices are covering 1 or 2. And so that's really what I think has made the biggest change. In addition, we do vitamin blend injections into those areas, and that has really, really seemed to improve and speed up the healing process.
So is it repairing the nerves, or is it, what is it exactly doing?
It is. So that's the great thing about the Sanexas. Because of that wide spectrum,
yeah.
It is actually repairing that nerve as well as increasing circulation. So we're going to increase blood flow to that area and repair the nerve down there.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
and how many
amazing.
treatments does it usually take to kind of get there to see those results?
We start seeing results quite quickly, but to actually repair the nerve, it takes about 24 treatments. So what we do is we see people 2 times a week for about 12 weeks.
How long is the treatment?
It's 30 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Really
and you got to allow time to get it set up.
Yeah.
So you plan on 45 minutes.
Sure, and it's a process.
It is.
It's an absolute process. And
Yeah.
now, so cost. Is this something, first of all, do you need a referral to go get to see you, or can y'all just come in? How backed up are you? So how fast can you get somebody in? And then let's talk a little bit about cost and if it's covered with insurance at all or Medicare.
So those are great questions, because that's everybody's number one question when they call
right?
the office. Yeah. And the wonderful thing about Sanexas is it is covered by insurance. It's covered by Medicare. And I shouldn't say all insurance, but most insurances. Most insurances follow what Medicare does. And since Medicare is covering it, we're seeing most other commercial insurances cover it as well.
Fantastic.
So really the cost is just your copays, if you have one.
That's great.
Yeah. It makes it really simple. As far as getting into the office,
yeah.
We're open 5 days a week. My partner's talking about another day, and I was like, man,
no.
No. But if
well, the need is there,
if it gets too backed up, we have 2 units. So we can see 2 people about every 45 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And so now, how long have y'all been doing this? Is this something that's kind of new for you, or have you always been in chronic pain and neuropathy?
Well, we've always been doing chronic pain and neuropathy.
Yeah.
My entire career I've been doing chronic pain and neuropathy, but we started doing Sanexas in November. And the reason we did it was because of the lackluster results we were getting with the other electrotherapy.
Yeah, I got to try something new.
Yeah, we were doing stem cells, which isn't covered by insurance, and people weren't getting the results they want.
Yeah.
So we were able to introduce this to them, and it be covered by their insurance, and then they got results.
No brainer.
Yeah.
No brainer. We have a new solution. It's 2010. We have a new solution for folks out there.
10 years later.
It's 20. I'm a decade behind. It's 2020. 2020, new decade. I'm so excited about it. I forgot about 2010. Okay, Bradley Morris, Rejuvenate Health. Thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.